In this video, I will demonstrate how to use the color mixer in Adobe Lightroom CC. First, find an image where you want to change a single color in the photo. Then you're going to go up to the Edit icon, select the color panel, and then click on the color mixer. You can drop down the panel here, and this button will turn the panel on and off. Here we're going to choose to work with color first. And you can click on a circle for a particular color. I'll go ahead and start with orange. And then move the hue slider, which controls the color. Moving it to the left will make my orange hues turn more red, and moving the slider to the right will make the orange colors more yellow or yellow-green. To reset a slider, you can double-click on the circle. Saturation will adjust the intensity of the color. Moving it to the left removes that color, and moving it to the right will make that color more vibrant. And then the Luminance Slider makes the colors darker or lighter. To the left, it will make them darker, and moving it to the right will make that color lighter. Another way you can change a color is by using the Target Adjustment tool. And sometimes you might not know which of the 8 colors to pick, or it might be a combination of colors that you'd like to adjust. So when you click on this icon, it brings up the options at the bottom of the screen, which are the same ones as the right panel. I'll click on Saturation, and then I'll hover my cursor over different parts of the image. And the top left circle is where I'll be clicking and choosing the color to sample. The other 2 circles are the colors that Lightroom is identifying in that area. The larger the circle, the more of that color. Now, I tend to like a lot of saturation in my photos, but for this image, I'm going to do the opposite. I would like to bring down some of those orange-red tones and make it a little bit more united with just orange. So with saturation, I'm going to find an area where the smaller circle is as big as I can get it with a reddish color. Then I'll click and I'll drag the slider over to the left so it will remove that color. But remember, brown is a shade of orange, so it's grabbing a little bit of that color too. And then remember, moving in the opposite direction, we'll be adding more of that color to the overall image. If you click the drop down in the right panel and change it to saturation, you can see the sliders that have changed are both the red and the orange colors. And you can still go back to color and reset those by double-clicking on the circle for saturation. I'll go back to the target in my image and subtly bring down the saturation of that red-orange color. And then I'm going to switch to Luminance and click on a lighter area of orange and lighten up the overall tones of orange in the image as well. And if I click on this icon, I can compare my original to the newer version, and I see that I have a softer, calmer mood, but I haven't affected any of the cool greens or blues that go along with it. And finally, I'll export my image. I'll click on the Share button, Export. Make sure I include my watermark, exporting the one photo over to my Creative Cloud files in a folder I've made for this unit, and then click Export. And that is how you use the color mixer to adjust single colors in Adobe Lightroom CC.